Hello, awesome people. J Prime here, and I wanted to talk about tomorrow. Um, building towards that and dealing with the day to day. All right, getting up there in the years. I'm sure some people are probably rolling their eyes at that, but so over time, I've had a lot of different perspectives and a lot of different things, but some things have remained pretty constant. Like my optimism, even at points when it didn't feel like it was all the way there, it was always there on some level. And so it can be pretty grim out there sometimes, and that can be tough. That can be daunting. But I like to think about tomorrow and the possibilities, the potential. I feel like growing up, we were told this ideal. We were told about what how the world functions and what it is, but I feel like those were ideals, what the world could be. And those ideals, well, I mean, they're amazing, and I would like to see the world be more like what I told it was like. And the same, like, it can be said about like this country. Like, I don't feel like America is exactly what it should be, but the ideal of America and what we were told that it was, I feel like that is special and that's something to strive through. But that it should go further than that, because it's like the world as a whole could be a much better place. And so I want to see that. I want to build my better life. I'd like to see this country be better. I'd like to see this world be better. Um, and it keeps me going a lot of times. And then the few times where I feel like it's not great, and you feel like depressed sometimes, or you feel like just what's the point? What keeps me going is like, well, I the people around me, to be honest, like and knowing that I've been through some pretty rough stuff already. Because I look around, and what keeps me believing in people is the good people that I've known. Because I remember going into college, which was a long, long time ago. I know I don't like necessarily look it, but some people watching me or people who know me in person and know that, yeah, I'm older than I look. But my thing is, when I remember entering college, I had a certain viewpoint at that time of life. I was kind of in between worlds in a way, because I remember when I was in high school, I developed a very cynical nature, but I still wanted to believe in people. If it wasn't true, I don't think I'd be talking to anybody. But in college, I got like an interesting perspective, got to see more people and how they were, some good things, some bad things, and what I realized over that time is that it was unfair of me to think that everyone was a horrible person. It was unfair to the good people in my life that you know actively countered what I was thinking. But it was also unfair to me to think that. And so I do try to see the good in people, and I do try to see the possible like good futures that could come out of just everyday interactions. So for me, I look around and I'm just seeing all this sort of potential. Like everyone likes to dump on the generation after them and saying, oh, they're this and or that. And for the record, if that is true, that this generation was this way and that way, then they're that way because of the generations before them. If we were really going to go with that kind of logic, but that's neither here nor there. That's a whole nother story. But my major thing is that you see a lot of potential. I see a lot of like new people coming up and doing great things. I'm seeing a lot of people who've been around for a while doing great things. There's no like age limit on being a good person. And I think like seeing that in others does inspire me to do that too. And what I've realized over time is that like I do impact people, right? And that could be positive, that could be negative. It's like it is what it is, what I choose it to be. And so I'd rather make a positive impact rather than a negative one, and that keeps me going as well. So I look to the future, but it's like, well, what about the day to day? I take that as it comes. Like I'm trying to get better with self care, and I feel like everyone should, because we only get one us. So yeah, I think that tomorrow can be a great thing, and my mission in life is to better myself. But another mission that's come up, that's right behind that one, is bringing out the best in other people as well. And if I'm doing that first one, if I'm doing that first mission, then I'm taking care of the second as well. So that being said, is like if you're a good person and sometimes it's stressful out there and you're like, whoa, what is the point? I get that you're not alone in that, but it's just like I think fighting for a better tomorrow is worth it. It's kind of its own reward, and I really do think that a lot of people are impacted by our actions, whether they tell us that or not, whether we see that or not, and we can make a positive impact or we can make a negative one. And I hope we make a positive one because the world really needs it. So stay positive, stay strong, stay awesome. Prime out.